Technology. It has been around since the dawn of time. It is the key to evolution and the key to survival. Technology has been growing since the start of mankind. The earliest accounts of technology include fire, stone tools, domestication of animals, and iron, all important leaps forward in the evolution of mankind. As knowledge grew, the technology became more advanced. When people think of technology today, they think of cell phones, computers, and nuclear energy and warfare. Technology is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, especially in industry. Technology presents itself in many different forms that have become an everyday part of modern life. If you couldn't use a phone, computer, heater, lights, or car, where would you be? But more importantly, where would your children be? Studies have shown that kids who are exposed to less technology are more successful with activities in life. When a group of 4 to 6-year-olds were asked to choose between watching TV and spending quality time with their fathers, 54% would rather watch TV. Also, according to the same survey reported by the AC Nielsen Company, the average parent spends 3.5 minutes a week having meaningful conversations with their children. Technology is creating a social and emotional gap that makes parents feel as though they can't relate to what their kids are doing. Children who spend too much time in front of the television or playing video games tend to have worse grades than those students who are active and involved in extracurricular activities. Studies have shown that since they are so used to multitasking, they have trouble focusing all of their attention on schoolwork. Studies performed by Dr. Rosen at Cal State showed that 16 to 18-year-olds perform 7 tasks on average at one time. For example, like texting on their cell phones, sending instant messages while checking Facebook with the television on, and because so many of them are multitasking, say surfing the internet while listening to music, they pack on an average of nearly 11 hours of media content into that 7.5 hours. The average kid, ages 8 to 18, spends over 7.5 hours a day using technology gadgets equaling 2.5 hours of music, almost 5 hours of TV and movies, 3 hours of internet and video games, and just 38 minutes of old-fashioned reading, according to a Kaiser Family Foundation survey, which adds up to 75 hours a week. The same survey by AC Nielsen Company reported that by the time a child finishes elementary school, they will have already witnessed 8,000 murders. In the USA, an average of 20 to 25 violent acts are shown in children's television programs each hour. An addiction is something that a person becomes physically and mentally dependent on. Many children, even when given the opportunity to get outdoors and play, often prefer the seclusion playing on the computer or with their video games. It's been speculated many games are addicting. Even many adults have seemingly become addicted to technology. How many drivers have you seen on the road who have to text back or answer the phone? According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, in a study in 2004, 16% of children that are between the ages of 6 to 19 years old are overweight or obese, a number that has tripled since 1980. Many of these children have a chance of developing type 2 diabetes, asthma, sleep apnea, high cholesterol and/or blood pressure, low self-esteem, social outcasting, and orthopedic complications. The cartilage in lower limbs and joints in children is at a development stage. Obesity can damage the cartilage since it is unable to bear more than the average weight. Also, according to a Stanford University of Medicine study, elementary students consume 20% of their daily calorie intake while watching television, which usually includes unhealthy snacks due to the convenience and availability of food. A major part of a child's reaching his potential hinges on the high-quality interaction between parents and children. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that children younger than 24 months of age should not be exposed to television. It also suggests that children 24 months and older only be exposed to 2 hours of screen time per day. According to the Kaiser Report, children in the 1970s were not exposed to television until the age of 2. Nowadays, young children are exposed to screen media as early as 6 months. 38% of children ages 6 to 23 months know how to turn the television on. 40% can change the channels on the remote, and 7% can load a video into a DVD player. Young brains undergo rapid changes during the first 3 years of life. Videos that claim to make children smarter are only due to normal development processes, not due to the videos themselves. In a 2009 study, claimed that early learning occurs as a result of seeing events transpire, manipulating objects, moving through space, and interacting with people. They also say that media exposure might hinder learning because most times it replaces young children's experiences with the real world. Author John Crippen believes, however, there is one form of technology that draws kids and teens back into the world and actually increases their interaction with it. Cameras, stated Mr. Crippen, could be said to be one of the only forms of modern-day technology that require that the participant interact directly with the world around him or her. Photography and cameras sharpen and enhance creative thinking, improve observational skills, and allow kids and teens to reconnect with the world around them.